Okay, going live. We're live.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Michelle's Mystic Corner. I have with me Dax today. Yay! Love the crown share Saturday. Look, I've got my crown. Love the crown. So, all right. So I have with me today my Pocket of Peers deck. That's the deck I'm using today. Oops.
Okay, going live. We're live.
And I forgot to turn my YouTube down. So,
You and me
lots.
both.
So today we are going to draw a card, which I have with me, and that'll be the card that we use as the base for today. So I have the Strength card. I love this card because it does take it does take a lot of strength and compassion to hold a cat for very long. I know I have a couple. And let me tell you what, you can only hold a cat for so long because then they get grouchy and moody and they don't want to be held that much. So, the strength card. Sometimes strength is compassion. I love the strength card because this it's more than just strength. You think physical strength, but there's mental strength, there's emotional strength. The list
Internal
goes
strength.
on. Yes, and she has her eternity. Look, there's the symbol. I don't know if we can see it, but there's the eternity symbol above her head. It's hard to see, but it's there.
Yep.
And so, what is your opinion on the strength card,
I like
Dak?
what you said about, because even if you think of the original Wade Smith version, uh, I can see the compassion that, like, and it's kind of, I've always said love conquers all for the strength card.
Yes, yes. The other saying that I can think of with this card is kill them with kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to be kind, and that takes a lot of strength. Let me tell you what, I know.
Well, there's Dan, so.
Exactly. Yes. Hopefully he'll join us. I don't know when he'll join us, but maybe he will. So, updates, just so everyone knows, Michelle's Mystic Corner is not going on hiatus, but we're going to go down to once a month for a little while. Um, and it'll be the Crown Share Saturdays that we keep because I think those are fun and I love those. So, we're going to do that for a while. This might be a short show today, but that's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
So I just went on Chat GPT, or no, actually I'm on Gemini, and I
Mm,
was like, okay, give us a message from the strength card. I wanted to see what AI would do.
yes.
And it says, true power doesn't roar, it purrs with conviction. As you move through these final days of the month, the strength card reminds you that your greatest weapon isn't force, but compassion and control. You have already tamed the wildest part of your journey. Now lead with your heart. This week, choose patience over pressure and grace over grit. You are far stronger than the challenges you face. And by staying calm in the eye of the storm, you've already won the battle. Oh, I like that.
Wow, I
Oh, and
like that.
it put a master tip. It says master tip, and then it says softness is a superpower. If a situation feels tense this weekend, try killing it with kindness and watch the energy shift immediately.
Synchronicity.
Isn't that
Wow.
crazy? Yeah,
Wow.
and that's AI, and it's coming up with like a lot of the same things you were talking about.
That is awesome. I love
Yep.
that.
So who's in chat? We got Lex
So
in
we
chat.
got, yeah.
Oh, we should remind everybody that on now you're going to be doing just the Crown Share Saturday, but like today's show is Crown Share Saturday, so it's the fourth Saturday of the month. And if you're one of our members, you can join us on the Zoom call. You could be up here with Michelle on her Crown Share Saturday show, as well as, of course, our Tarot Tuesdays and our Sunday Psychic Cafe live shows. You guys can always join us on the Zoom calls. So even today, even right now, uh, the information's at tarotbiz.com/Zoom. But if you're one of our members, you're probably in our school community. And if you're not, you should be. And there's a post on the community page for today's Crown Share Saturday show. And then also, if you go to the calendar tab, if you go look on the calendar, you'll see today's event. If you click on that, either of those places, you can get the Zoom link and you can pop up here with me and Michelle.
Absolutely.
So Lex is asking, what kind of readings do you do? Well, it's
Yeah, just post
whatever
your
you have a
question.
problem with or are curious about. I guess we should say for Lex and the other people that if you're not familiar with Michelle's Crown Share Saturday, the idea is she pulls that card of the day. So she got the strength card, right? And then anybody in the chat or anybody that comes on the Zoom from our members, if you ask for a general message from the universe, or if you have a burning question and you put it in the chat, then Michelle's going to use the card of the day and then pull another card to go with it for that question. And so we're going to keep using the card of the day throughout the show. But that's the only difference. It's still regular, readings. Oh, what's Lex is saying, what did Logan feel about my texts? Aha. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, here's what I have for you. I have the Strength card, which we know, and the Wheel of Fortune card. So he's going in circles. I don't think he fully knows what to feel yet about your texts. And I think you need to be patient, like the Strength card is saying, be patient because he is unsure at the moment how to take your texts. And it's more of he has to figure out the tone so that he's reading it right. He has to look at it from all different angles. Just like the wheel is turning here, so he is turning in his mind. He's still processing what it is you said. So just be patient. This is the patience card because he is just unsure at the moment. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and I got the magician card. There seems to be an issue with like who's in charge and running it.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I got.
Yes, patience is a virtue. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We would love for you to subscribe to our shows. That would be fantastic. And don't forget to like today's show for me, please. And thank you.
Subscribe.
Yes. See,
Getting
now I
ever
need
closer to that 1,000 subs. We're getting
nice.
ever closer. So we need more people to subscribe to the channel, but also
Yay! Thank
we
you,
need
Lex.
we need watch hours and likes. So
Yes.
on this channel, we have almost 1,000 videos. There's all kinds of cool free workshops and interviews and all kinds of different things. Look through, I even have them set up as playlists. So like you can go to the workshops playlist and look for something that interests you and like it and watch through it. And that's going to really help our channel out. We've been working on this for what, a couple years now, Michelle?
Yeah.
Build
Yep.
it up.
Couple good years.
Yep.
All right. So let's see. There's. Hey,
Subscribe.
Dan. Welcome in. Oh, thank you, Lex. We're gonna get there. Staying positive.
Howdy, Dan. I miss Dan. He's not around as much.
Yeah, we miss him
Well, you don't,
some
because
days. I know I keep him busy, but he's so much fun in the chats.
I know that's what I miss. He has some interesting comments or put in his own, pull cards or intuition that he throw out there.
Yep.
And besides, he would bring you coffee.
Yes. I actually have orange juice today.
Oh,
I got the flu bug. I was down for a while.
yeah. Oh,
So,
Dan just said, just a lot going on. Yep. Yep.
yep, life.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah. Yeah.
So the strength card, I really like the fact that this is a cat, which is a feline, just like the lion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be, well, in some people's minds, although I don't personally with tarot, I see the numerological connection. It's so obvious. There are numbers on the cards, folks,
Yes.
and the numbers from numerology, 1 through 9, and the master numbers, 11 through 44, all match perfectly with the cards. Now, some people do associations with unrelated modalities such as astrology. And, not everybody agrees with that. However, a lot of the associations they make do make a lot of sense. Like, obviously, Leo for strength, because it's got
Mm-hmm.
a lion on it.
Yes.
Yep. I'm usually like, because I'm Gemini, uh, it's usually one of the swords, like King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Uh, but I remember early on, going back a few decades, when I was first learning tarot, the main one that I kept seeing was the Page of Swords, and
Mm.
and it really made sense to me. And even when I physically looked at the card, it's like it looked like how I looked. I was real thin with dark hair. I had dark hair then, and because it was many many decades. Anyway, yeah, and so I always saw that. I also had um an affinity for the magician card. Like that was my card, the magician card, and astrologically, the Page of Swords. And my other most favorite card is Temperance.
Yes. Yep. I was wondering if you were going to mention that one.
Yep, yep. But I love the magician because again, that's if you look at the Waite Smith version of the magician, I mean, literally that's what I looked like.
Wow.
I'll give you another example. The Queen of Pentacles.
Mm.
I call it the mom card because you know, in the Waite Smith version, she's holding the pentacle like it's a baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
But the other reason I call it the mom card is because it looks exactly like my mom did.
Oh, wow.
when she was younger. Yep. Yeah. So I call that the mom card. And the magician, yeah, looks just like me. So does the Page of Swords, but the magician even more so. And I have a big affinity for the magician. It's the first card in the major arcana, along with the four suits. The first card, the one card, which is the ace of wands, ace of pentacles, ace of swords, ace of cups. Um, those are all the objects on the table that the magician has in front of him. And he's got the wand in his hand. And so he's using the elements to manifest, and he's reaching up to the cosmos, pulling down the cosmic energy, and he's pointing. So he's pointing down, directing the energy. And
Mm-hmm.
so what he's doing is he's manifesting an idea into physical reality.
Yes, absolutely.
And to me, a lot of tarotists, what they talk about is the fool's journey and the fool card, because of the major arcana cards, it's the only card without a number. It's zero, it's the void, it's what everything else comes out of. And whereas you have the 1 through 22 order of the major arcana, the full card can be anywhere in that order. So it's like the full card is on this journey through the major arcana.
Yep.
And whole books have been written on this. I mean, it's a big deal in tarot circles. But to me, it's always been the magician's journey. It's always been about, if you think about it, the first card of each suit, the one card, is the magician and the four elements. It's about creating your future instead of just predicting it with the cards.
Hmm. Now, see, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dan says he makes your Italian sodas now too. Well,
He does.
that's not a new thing. I remember years ago him making you Italian sodas.
He's always making me something new. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite cards has always been the Three of Swords. This card followed me around for years.
Oh, wow. It's a very interesting card. And for those that, aren't deep into tarot, it's basically the Three of Swords. Sorry, is that it? Three of Swords?
Three of Swords.
That's a different version. Um, you know, it it has these keywords attached to it, these ideas of anguish and uh, heart broke. Obviously, it's got swords piercing a heart in
Mm-hmm.
traditional Waite Smith versions, and all these sad feelings and things like that. And so one of the things people always say when it pops up is the possibility of a love triangle, because there's the three swords. But to me, the thing I always keep coming back to with the three of swords is that it's swords. Swords are thoughts and ideas. It's not the three of cups. It's not cups. It's not emotions. Even though the keywords that we generally use for the three of swords is always, heartache, heartbreak, anguish, all that kind of thing, which is emotions. Whereas in reality, it's a swords card. It's about thoughts and ideas. So often when the three of swords comes up in a reading for me, whatever it is, and it might be real heartache, it might be a real loss, uh, a real thing that happened. But by the time that card shows up, what happened has faded into the past. I mean, it might still be recent past, but it's in the past. It's not happening right now. What's left over, the residual, is your thoughts and ideas about it. And that's what's keeping you stuck in the emotions.
Yes.
Yep. So how was it always coming up for you? the Three of Swords?
Um, it for a good couple of years it followed me. Every time I did a reading, it would pop up. When I would shuffle cards and it would just pop up, and when you just know you're being stalked. That's it. Just I knew I was being stalked by the Three of Swords.
Oh, yeah. So I see that Dr. Rose came in, the mystical
Yes.
path, also ethereal moonlight. Ethereal wants a message from the universe.
All right.
And
Well, hello, Ethereal.
Ethereal said, I like how you explained the Three of Swords. Thank you for that insight. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the thing that, people learn tarot and they look at the book meanings, they ascribe certain keywords and thoughts and ideas, but it really could be the symbolism in the card, anything that's happening in the card. It doesn't have to be these, suppose that's the meaning of the Three of Swords. And also, you got to step back sometimes and take a look at what's really going on in the card. And that's just an insight that I had one time that, it's swords.
Hmm.
Why do we keep talking about the heartache and the anguish and the loss and all this stuff when it's really about what are we thinking?
Yeah, it's your ideas, your thoughts.
It's thinking. That
That's
could be
it.
a new keyword for the for the card.
Stinking thinking. I like it.
Yeah. So, this is interesting because this doesn't happen a lot where it's a message from the universe on Crown Share Saturday. Because I'm wondering, okay, so how does this work when you've got the card of the day and then you're pulling a card or two? So I'm interested to see what you're coming up with.
Well, it's really interesting because I've been shuffling and I got the Magician. We were just
Which I
talking about
just got
that.
earlier.
And Temperance.
My other favorite card that I mentioned. Okay,
Yes.
the tarot is just effing with us right now. I'm telling you.
I know this is amazing. Uh, so when it comes to the magician, it's talking about you. You have the ability to make something happen. You've got all your tools, you have everything you need. What you need, what you don't need, am I able to co-create? Just always have
I
ideas.
am able to co-create.
Oh, okay. What you need to do is get some balance in yourself.
Ooh, I got something that goes along with that perfectly. I'm sorry. Finish up. Finish up.
No worries, no worries. So it's time for you to do some meditation, to do some grounding. Um, it's time for you to start getting balanced with yourself, reach out to your higher self because you have the strength and the compassion. You just have to bring it out and start having a little more
Oh,
compassion
cool.
for yourself so that you can start manifesting what it is you need to manifest.
Oh, wow. And the card I got is so perfect synchronicity, just fits right in. I got the Hierophant card. So,
Oh, wow.
and I got that right when Ethereal was saying, um, wait, I think I lost it now. Where's it when I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to find when she was saying I am able to co-create, just always have ideas. So what the Hierophant is saying is, okay, now you need a structure around those ideas. So instead of just having all these ideas living and dying in your head, you need to put it out there in some kind of structure.
Yep.
The other thing that I got, Michelle, was often that card's about higher learning. Now, it doesn't need to be I mean, hey, it could be saying you need to go and teach at university. But what my gut instinct, what I felt was it's not about, like, say you going to university, okay, or something like that. But some kind of structured learning around all these ideas you have. So you want to look at what these ideas represent and always have it in the back of your mind. What big problem am I solving for someone? Because that's how you create value. It's you have an interest in something. And I know I sound like a broken record because the only thing that ever comes to mind when I'm on these shows is the golfing analogy. So you're big into golfing, and that's great. And you could do a podcast where you just talk about golfing, and have other golfers on and have sports pros, and but when you have an idea and when you have an interest in something big and broad like golfing, okay, what you do is you look at the pain points. What are big problems people have in golfing? There's a lot of them. But just for example, like fixing your swing, uh, chipping, um, driving. I mean, like, there's so many, things. So, okay, now you have the big problem. Do you have, because you've been into golfing for so long, do you have the answer to that? Do you have a way to help them with their swing? And if not, guess what? Today you can learn anything. So what you do is, again, remember the Hierophant, that educational structure. Find somewhere, go on Udemy or free on YouTube and find all the information that's out there on how to fix a swing or chipping or whatever the big problem is that you're solving, and then put that together in a coaching thing or a course or a series of videos, or where you solve this big problem. So that's what you want to do with these ideas that are living and dying in your head, ethereal. You want to figure out, what do I do with that? And if any of your ideas are around solving a big problem, then you just have to package it the right way, and you've created value now for other people. Anyway, that's what I got. And
Nice. Awesome.
Ethereal says, yes, thank you. And Dan says, good
Yes.
research. Exactly. Exactly. Because the Hierophant, higher education and educational structure of some sort. But it also does talk about research, you know.
Hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely. I love it.
We're on a roll today, Michelle.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have a question in there in the chat? If you're hearing us live right now, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Or if you don't have a very specific question, you can do like Ethereal and say, can I have a message from the universe?
Hmm.
And we'll just pull cards to go along, a card or cards to go along with the card of the day. And I know Dr. Rose popped in there. Dr. Rose, if you have a question, even Dan, anybody got a question, go ahead and pop it
Yeah.
in the chat. And
If
otherwise,
not,
it's
we'll
going to
make
be
this a half-hour show.
it's good. Well, the shows have been, that's been organically happening, and
Hmm.
and with the Tarot Tuesday and the Sunday show, especially. So like this past Tarot Tuesday was really quiet, and I've been on purpose now doing half-hour shows. And that's
Yeah.
what we're for those of you who've been around for a while, we usually do a topic on Sunday. We're going to take those topics and make them workshops for our paying members of the Tarot Guild. And so we'll be doing those either on private Zooms or pre-recording them and popping them up on our school community that is a private community for members of the Tarot Guild. So
Yes.
instead of doing topics on Sundays, we're just going to do a show, and it'll be like this. So it's probably, we're going to limit it to like around a half hour. So Sundays and Tuesdays, we're going to that, just so you guys know. Um, but yeah, so if anybody has anything else, pop it in there. Oh, real quick, Michelle, while we're waiting for the next question to pop in there, what's coming up? We got a show tomorrow, Sunday, and it's
Yes.
every Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern US times. So that's 7 p.m. London, 6 a.m. on Monday. I have all these things memorized over the years, all the time zones. So
Right.
if you have life questions, or if you're a tarot person and you just want to hang out with us, talk tarot, uh, come to tomorrow's show. And like I said, it's going to be a shorter show. Oh, and also, of course, if you're one of our members, you can join us up here on the Zoom. And so if you need some coaching, some guidance, mentoring, you have questions, we're doing a Q&A and discussion on Zoom with you live, you know. And then our next show is Tarot Tuesdays this coming Tuesday. What is it? The 3rd of March. And same thing, if you're a member, you can join us on the Zoom and, you know, treat it as a Q&A discussion, coaching, or you can join us in the chat on YouTube because we're simulcasting on YouTube. And if you have a question or want us to do a mini reading for you, that's this Tuesday, March 3rd, same bat time, same bat channel, 11 a.m.
That's
Pacific,
right.
2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. And then Thursday is our Q&A coaching and coffee sessions on Zoom. Now, this is a private Zoom, members only. It's a members only Zoom call. The link for you members out there, you'll find the link in the calendar. You know, look for this Thursday and click on the event. It'll open a box, and the Zoom link will be right there for you, so that you can join us on the Zoom. And also, I do a post on the community page for each event coming up. And if there's a YouTube link, it's in there, and the Zoom link for each one is also in there. So look for Thursday. It'll have the same title, the post on the community page. It'll say Q&A coaching and coffee Thursday. You'll find the link on that post. Yep. And then, gosh, Michelle, the next time you'll be on is March 28th.
March 28th. Yep.
March 28th. But Michelle might be popping in every once in a while on
Yes.
these shorter half-hour shows that we're doing Tuesdays and Sundays. Yep. And yeah, that's it. So join us tomorrow, Sunday, for Psychic Cafe Live.
Yes. So there
Any
is a question from Pat Sparrow,
Oh, Pat
11.
Sparrow's here. Hi, Pat.
Yeah. And they want a message from the universe.
A message from the universe.
And
Would you?
borders rule. Is that Charlotte?
That's Charlotte. Hi,
That's
Charlotte.
right. Hi, Charlotte.
Charlotte's
Yay.
putting on her crown and joining the show. Yay.
Yay.
Good to
Okay.
see you, Charlotte.
So for Pat, who wanted a message from the universe, the first card I drew was the Tower card. So
Oh,
things might be getting a little wonky right now. You might be feeling like your world is turning upside down, but don't fear. We've got the Three of Swords. I love this card. And as you can see,
it's back.
there are swords that are piercing your heart. What you need
Mm.
to do is put your thoughts out of the emotions. That's hard to do. That's really hard to do. However, you have the strength to do
The
it.
strength.
You have the mental strength, you have the emotional strength. You just need to pull it out of yourself. Take those thoughts and really start, like, write your thoughts down. Okay, this is really breaking my heart right now. Why? And how can I fix this? How can I change it? So that's what you need to do. You need to during this time of struggle that you're going through or going to be going through, just really take your thoughts and do not let them cause you more heartache than you already feel.
Awesome. Give me a second because I'm typing back to Charlotte in the chat there. So to go along with what you were just saying, what I got was I got the Fool card.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So in relation to everything you were just, telling, that was for Pat, right?
yes.
So Pat, you need to take a leap of faith. There's something that you are like at the prefaces of, and you're wondering whether to do it or not. And if you can't think of anything right now, what I always tell my clients is just give it a few days, and then something's going to pop up. And right now, we're going to program your subconscious mind that when that thing that you're questioning pops up, you're going to remember right now Dak saying the Fool card, go for it. All righty.
Awesome.
Anybody else have questions? Yeah, what Dr. Rose says, I can't think of any questions at the moment, none that are tarot related. No, Rose, we don't want a tarot related question. Rose, it's a life question. Do you have any life questions? We could pull a card for you. Or if you just want a general. Anybody want a general, Maybe Charlotte. Charlotte said hi to Dan. Howdy, Charlotte. Dan said hi to Charlotte. Howdy, Char. I used to call her Char Char. Going back,
Yes.
5 8
Yeah.
years.
I'm
I'm
feeling
feeling
brave today. So if there is time, I can go for a reading, but on what the next month looks like.
cool.
Okay. So what does the next month look like? The next month is March.
Mm-hmm.
So next month, it looks like you are going to have to make some kind of a decision. We got the Two of Swords. And I like this card because it's the advice that I would give when it comes to the Two of Swords. You have a decision to make. Write down the pros and cons of those decisions because you're going to be presented with choices. Lots of different choices are coming up. However, don't be I don't want to say fooled. Don't be confused by these choices because you want to make sure you're looking at them at all angles. Don't let the shadows of the choices scare you
Wow.
away.
It's
But
interesting what you just said because I got the Chariot card,
ooh,
and the one horse is going in one direction and the other horse is going in another direction. Talk about the synchronicities today. Yeah,
wow, yeah,
it really, just reemphasizes everything you just said. Yeah. There may be a way, Charlotte, these two things. You remember, you have the reins, you're the charioteer. You may be able to bring these choices together and make it a single path. Alternatively, it's like Michelle said, you got to make the choice.
yep,
Interesting. Interesting.
yep. Evaluate all choices.
I'm already regretting it.
She wanted to know if you got a new chair. You look like you're sitting on a throne.
You can't even see the chair I'm on.
Uh-uh.
I don't know what she's talking about. But no, I'm sitting on my patio on patio furniture, and I've got my virtual background here, the cafe, because it's the Psychic Cafe. You know,
Right.
I'm in here. I've got my coffee. There's there's coffee on the table behind me. You can see right there.
Yep.
And there's some chairs. Pull up a chair and hang out. Over here, I got some I can't point right. Okay, some coffee and some pastries over here. But yeah, usually I'm in my office chair at my desk in my office, but I decided it's so nice. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the show. I was going to say, what's going on with the weather for you, Michelle? Because it it was like a light switch. We were having cold, cold, cold 40s mornings and overcast and rain. We don't get snow, occasionally, but it snows up on the mountain over there. But down here in the desert, we get a light dusting every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
It's usually rain, but then a light switch went off and it's shorts weather again. I'm in shorts.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me look at my 83 degrees.
See, and I don't think I have I
See,
don't have my weather up.
on my desktop, I've got my calendar, my weather, and my clock always on my desktop. So, but I have all of these windows open running the show. So I have to click on the desktop, make them all move out of the way so I can see it. Yep.
Linda, hello.
Hi, how are
How
you?
are you?
Very well, thanks.
Looks like you have warm weather too.
Yes, it's got very much like spring, so that's been a nice change.
Yes, we were
We're
just
definitely
talking
in
about that.
spring. We're here in Arizona. We're in spring. I mean,
Yeah, here too.
we don't really have spring. It's like summer, boom, it's winter, boom, it's summer. Because it's 83 degrees. It's like it's
Yeah,
summer.
we're all wearing shorts, running
I'm in my
around out here.
shorts, running around. Yeah. And you're in the desert too, ish, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Nevada.
13 degrees, so it's not quite that. But it's
Oh,
just nice to see the sun because it's been a very dull winter. So there's hardly any sunlight at all. Every day was dark and cloudy. And that got me down a bit, actually, especially when it gets dark at 4. So it's nice to have a bit more time in the evening and to see the sun. That's great.
yeah. That's awesome.
So I'm enjoying that, but unfortunately, my cat is not very well.
Yeah, my cats are all outside playing, I hope. Dan says 40. Wow, that's warm. So we're just waiting to see if anybody has any questions. If not, we're going to end the show early. And not too early. We still have 15 minutes, but
May I have a question?
yes.
So, what is the best way to proceed with my cat Peppy? So, they discovered that she started coughing. First, she started snoring, then, she started coughing. And they discovered that she's got some glands, not her thyroid, they found that out, probably her lymph glands, and they're very, very swollen, and they're pressing on her windpipe. And I think they suspect, they're sure it's cancer, I'm sure. And it's just a question of keeping her comfortable and happy until whenever. So I'm just wondering about the best way forward. It's been quite an upsetting week because she has been quite sick, and I've been taking her to the various vets every 2 minutes.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I do have the Five of Swords, and the card of the day is the Strength card. Let me show you
Strength.
Let me show you my Strength card.
Not a lion, but certainly a cat. A
Definitely
lion?
a cat.
Yes.
And so, with the Five of Swords, That indicates all the sorrow and the pain that you're going through right now.
Right. Okay.
Because it is emotional, but it's also very much invading your mind.
Yes, I'll say.
So we got the Sun card with the unicorn. I think now is the time to proceed with loving and just keeping comfortable until
Yeah.
that is no longer an option.
Right. I think so. Yeah.
I think just keep comfortable until it's time for the kitty to look into the sun. And
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
so that's what I'm seeing, is just keep them comfortable.
Yeah, okay, that sounds about right, actually. That's my plan anyway. I just want her to be comfortable. She's on steroids at the moment now, too. Steroids also slow down growth of unpleasant things.
And Charlotte asked, have you had an animal communicator talk to your cat and find out what she wants?
No, I haven't. No, I don't know anybody like that, unfortunately. So it's not, I don't actually know anybody who belongs to the non-Muggles world at the moment, in where I am at the moment. So no, nothing like
Right.
that.
Okay. Yeah, you need strength and compassion to just hold your cat.
Yeah,
Hold
thank
and
you.
love your cat. This is actually the card of the day.
Right. Okay. Well, the strength
Today.
card is always good for a shot in the arm anyway.
Yeah, right.
Dan says, count each day as a blessing, and yes, help her enjoy what time she has.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, let me get the link to, while I'm thinking about it, I'll get the link to tomorrow's show and put it in the chat for everybody so they can join us. Of course, if you're subscribed, you should be getting notifications.
Charlotte wants to know what your cat's name is.
Peppy.
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 Oh, yeah, she said that earlier, Pepe.
That's right.
I did.
Let's see. Get the link share here.
I can't see anything on YouTube at the moment. I can't see any chat things.
Peppy.
No, just no, it's Pepi.
Okay.
And she's not young. She's coming up to 14. She'll be
Mm,
14 at the end of April, beginning of May.
goodness.
Mm.
I think
So
my oldest cat is 12. 12 or 13, I'm not sure.
Oh, our cat is even older than that.
Hmm.
wow.
Yeah, and but she still runs around. I call her Ninja Kitty. She still runs around the house and every once in a while goes crazy and jumping all on everything. And
That's
yeah.
like
Yep.
my other cat is older. She'll be 15 in August,
Oh,
but
goodness.
she's very active, always has been. In fact, now that spring's here, I think she'll start getting spring fever soon and want to go out. And she won't leave me any peace until I put her on a lead and take her out.
Oh, goodness.
And she's upset as well, so she's been not eating and things. So she can see that something's wrong with Peppy.
There we go.
Hmm.
I put the name in the chat. So, well, we will be lighting candles for Peppy to,
Thank you very much. That would be
yeah,
very,
stay
yeah.
comfortable.
Yes, you're never ready for these. No, never ready for this kind of thing.
Oh
So,
no. Nope.
Yep. So I put the link in the chat for tomorrow's show here on YouTube. And you guys can go over there and hit the notify button. You'll be notified when we go live. And we're just hanging out tomorrow.
And Dan says also research some herbal remedies that might promote comfort and relief.
Oh,
so shit. Both of my cats love thyme, especially lemon thyme. So I found Peppy eating my chewing my thyme plant a couple of mornings. But they both love thyme, so maybe so I did
Yeah.
chicken and thyme this evening, but they weren't that impressed.
Charlotte says the other animals always know when something's wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Our
Sweetie
cat
knows.
knows, our cat knows when my dad's not feeling good.
Yeah, my cats know when I'm not feeling good. They sleep beside me. They won't leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yes, mine's a bit skittish at the moment anyway. So she's so as I say, she's wouldn't touch her food a couple more than once this week.
Oh
And she's a bit,
goodness.
yeah.
By the way, don't forget to like the video. I just liked it myself. I noticed no one had liked the video.
Today's
Looks like
video.
we got a few
Yeah.
likes now.
I
Okay.
Woohoo.
I can't see it. I can't see it at the moment. So I've got the chat here. I can see it if I want to, but well, nothing's happening anyway. But I don't know where it is on YouTube. I haven't got school on my other phone, so I wouldn't know where to find it, unfortunately.
That's all right. Well, this has been a fun show, and I want to thank everyone for being here. It's almost noon, so I think we'll go ahead and end the show. But
Bye, everybody.
don't forget to join us tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, 11 a.m. Pacific. We'll see you there. See you tomorrow. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye. Bye bye.